Hello guys, welcome back. I'm going to be updating this game again. Now, we're officially finished the initial part of the game, the expansion and kind of early phases of the game. I'm definitely into the mid-game now with reaching year 2, and a few things have happened. I did get off my key research to get Mother Oak and to get the Kushid, but I had some negative things happen. For example, this right here, someone dispelled my Mother Oak. I'm guessing that someone else casted Mother Oak or something else. Yeah, someone else casted Mother Oak, so that's a little bit of pain for me. Though I do have a lot of gems, so maybe I'll be able to cast it again. Beyond that, not much is happening. But let's take a look at the map at the moment. I do have some things going on. Now, in this game, there's been not too much happening so far, at least for me. What I am trying to do, however, is do one of the favorite things of every elf and go and elf somebody. So I'm going to be attacking Arcocephale. I don't know how well that'll go for me since I have a big income problem. You can see I'm getting about 1,300 income per turn. I'm losing almost half of that to upkeep, mostly because I have tons of these non-sacred mages. And I end up with like nothing every turn. So I'm just recruiting pretty much mages only in a couple of these places. And I basically have nothing left by the end of my turn. So that's a real bummer for me. I probably need to stop recruiting these guys and start getting the very cheap Furbolg mages just to have some kind of income going on. I've also not been very lucky with my recruitment here. I've been trying to get more of these Banshees with Nature 2, but so far I've only been able to get one each of them. So that's been a little bit of pain. So I only have 2 of these guys that can actually cast my Summon Kushid. And like I said, I just lost Mother Oak, so I went down from maybe close to, what was it? Maybe like almost 20 Nature Gems a turn, down to just 6 only. So I'm going to need to wait a couple turns to actually get back up to enough Nature Gems to actually cast this again. What I may do, I may bring my god back over here so we can cast Mother Oak again. Hopefully I'll have enough gems by that turn to actually make it count. But beyond that, as I said, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be elfing Arcocephale this turn. I'm going to have all these armies that are hiding around here and attack basically all these provinces. I'm kind of debating whether I should attack here. I think I will, actually. I'm going to have them attack here, and also have these guys move in at the same turn, and maybe also have some of these mages move in as well, just to support them. There's quite a big army here, so I want to give some support for that. And let's get this one moving here too. Go in there and cast some spells. So this is going to be a big next turn. Next turn should be coming soon. I'll update that in the same video as I am here. But beyond that, not really much is going on. I do plan to attack Arcocephale, but my income problems are going to be a real big issue trying to manage this war. I do have some Sheed thugs going around. Sheed Lord thugs. Give these guys a few air gems, and that should be good for them. Let them run around. I'm going to send this guy down to Arco because he's going to be supporting this battle here, maybe. Can he actually reach anywhere else? Maybe I can send him to support this one, though I don't think there's any province defense here. It seems like Arcocephale is not really putting much into his province defense. So I'm going to move this guy down here. He can join in one of these battles. Hopefully all of these go well. And I think I'll actually move a few of these mages in alongside these. These guys can all cast Thunderbolt or something like that. So let's get these guys kitted up. I don't have any of the higher level evocation yet. I really want to get to evocation 6 so I can get both Thunderbolt and also get Storm. So that'll help all my air mages as well. But in the meantime, I'm going to have these guys cast Air Shield and just spam Lightning Bolts. That's okay for the time being. Just spam that. These 3 can all and spread out a little bit. These guys go right here. Alright, so that should be good. That should be enough support for them. Just don't want him to go in there. Let's have these guys support too. So this will be quite a good battle. Hopefully I can actually take these out. And I do have this guy going in here with a few of these Amphitheater poison guys. So hopefully they won't poison all my own units. But we'll see in a minute how this goes. And what else do I have going on here? Not much, right? What this guy's doing. Yeah, I was going to give this guy some of these. You can go support them too, why not? And you can go maybe back to the home base. Okay, so not too much else going on right now. I thought I have a big air mage. Here she is. So I want to send her in as well. Send her in Arco. She can do some things like cast Phantom Army. I should give her a few more nature gem or air gems. I'll give her a ton of them. Maybe just a couple for now, because they tend to waste the nature gems when I just give them lots and lots of them. So she can have that. I may also give her a bit of armor as well, even though it'll weigh her down a bit. These big mages, the 2 alpha sorcerers, are pretty valuable, so just a little bit of protection will go a long way. And make her pretty beefy as well. We'll give her a couple of those, and maybe we'll give some to this guy as well. These two could support each other. Alright, so that's pretty good. We'll see how these battles go, so I guess I'll end the turn here. There's not really much else I could really do. I do want to recruit some more units. And there, that's all my income. This is the big problem with playing elves. Oh, and I also forgot about these. I might as well give this guy some troops. I have been summoning the Sacred Dog, so hopefully these will be helpful, but, you know, who knows? Let's have this guy cast Blessing. Bless all the dogs. Or at least most of them. Let's get him to do something else as well. What else can we do? Let's give him Mistform. And then Protection. Or Barkskin. And then he can go attack the back. That'll be okay. Oops, saying that. Actually, I should get these mages. Instead of Air Shield, I should give them Mistform. I forgot about that. That's a way better setup. Yeah, that's good. And are these ones, do these have Mistform as well? Yeah, these are all Mistform Lightning Bolt. Okay. And these ones casting Aim as well. Oh, I should get them all to cast Aim. Because I'm having my big, not big mage, but bigger mage cast Mist to obfuscate this army a little bit. So hopefully by all of these ones casting Aim, it'll help them attack a little bit easier. And then spam Lightning. Alright, so pretty good. These two will move in. Support them a little bit. Oh, you need to move in too. And hopefully this battle goes well. I think Arco is expanding very aggressively somewhere in the middle here. I don't really have many scouts out at the moment. But I believe he's attacking Machaka somewhere down here. Machaka recently took the Throne of Bones. And I'm going to take this throne here. The Throne of Crystal Throne. So that should be good for me. Though I really need to expand my infrastructure a bit. I have a couple forts around, but I'm so cash deprived. I've basically not been able to build any infrastructure in any of them except for these two new ones here. And both of these only have a lab. So I may need to invest a little bit more as the turns go on into some infrastructure very seriously, or otherwise I'm going to have some problems. I have this fort here up. Not much going on there. But either way, I'll see how that goes next turn. I'm not going to summon any more dogs this turn. I really want to save up my nature gems and cast Mother Oak again. Very disheartening that someone took my Mother Oak. That was my whole kind of game plan, but you know, I'll just cast again. I do have a lot of nature gems and a lot of other gems to alchemize a little bit. So hopefully I should do a big overcast, and hopefully I'll be able to overcast enough to actually get it. But let's end the turn here, and I'll see how it goes. So let's continue with turn 30. Let's see how well my elfing went. So we have a lot of battles here. I really snuck onto this guy. I was able to take this this throne, which is good. And I had a few battles here. Let's see how that went. So I was able to beat this group here. Quite a big battle. Looks like he moved his army away. But not too bad. This one, oh, also went well. What was the Last Stand Swamp? Okay, and Ashlands. Yeah, this went well as well. Did I lose anything? I lost one of the amphitheaters, some hawks, and a few Kushid. Whoa, 47 kills on this Kushid. And this was against his fairly decent army here, about 70 guys. Let's see how this went, because I really want to see how my Kushid blessing strategy has been going in a real game, not just against AI. So here's the army I had here. A few Sinophilian warriors, a few Sheed warriors, a few Tuatha warriors, and then this big chunk of Kushids up here. And then these Balbanshis casting some spells. So let's see how things go. Blessing the dogs, blessing everybody. Let's watch the dogs go in. Oh, look at that. Wow. Tear them up. This is great. Jeez. So if you guys recall, the bless I have here is Blood Vengeance bless, as well as Berserker. So all of these dogs, they have Blood Vengeance every time they get attacked. They have a decent number of hit points, so that's not too bad. And they also go Berserk, so they hopefully won't run away. A few of them running. I guess these guys did not get blessed. Yeah, no, they're going back. That's okay. So yeah, wow, rip them apart. That was great. And the lightning bolts are just a little bit of extra on the top. Yeah, these dogs, excellent. Wow, I love these dogs. That's great. All right, that went really well. Let's see these other kind of elfing battles. This one went pretty well. This was a few Sheed warriors and some wolves, just against PD. And this was another one with my Sheed warrior and a few of the Kushids. So yeah, nice. Look at that. That's pretty good. So I took a bunch of provinces from him. I'm going to dump some PD in here. Just a little bit, so he can't just pop it so easily. So you can see I'm still very low on gold. Gold is going to be my biggest limitation for this game. I'm really, really struggling with my gold at the moment. And I'm going to have this guy search here, and then I got to get him down to the capital again, so he can hopefully cast Mother Oak again. I really want to take Mother Oak back from her. That really bothers me that he took Mother Oak. And I have another Sheed Lord. What I'm going to be doing is making a couple of cheap Sheed Lord thugs, give them a couple gems, some off in their way. So that's really all I need, just a helmet. He has some armor, it's not too bad already. Give him the Coral Blade for a bit of health bonus, and for the bleeding effect. And then just a Stone Bird, just for a little bit of extra attack. Let's get him some kind of a script. Blessing, maybe Mist Form, maybe Bark Skin. Now what else? Not much else, I guess. I guess he can just attack. Yeah, not much else should really be worth it. I think that's okay. So we could just do something like that. That's not too bad. He doesn't really need mirror image. He already has a mirror image basically. So this is good enough for him. So we can just do that. Maybe do Holy Avenger and then attack rear. This will just be a little thug running around. Maybe I can give him a few of these Tuatha warriors to kind of boost him up a bit. We can make these into a guard unit. Let's take the Sheed warriors out. Just make the Tuatha warriors his guard. And that way he can bless all of these guys in one square with himself. And hopefully give him a little bit more staying power. So I'm going to send him in as well. I got this guy here. I'm going to send him in. Maybe to one of these provinces. These guys are going to move in as well. I'll have these guys split up. Who else do we have? We don't have much else here. I may actually move these guys apart. Maybe I'll keep them all together just to make a little bit of a beefier army. And who's this guy leading? Just a few of the amphitheaters. Alright, maybe I'll send this guy in as well, or maybe keep him as a support. I'll see where else I can actually attack. This guy can go here and attack them. These guys can go here. And I think I may send the bird to support these guys. So I just want to take all these cap provinces from him here. Take as many as I can. I'm going to move all of these guys into this province. Oh, I don't want them to sneak. Let's get everybody here. I want them to attack. I'll send this guy in as a supporter as well, so he can attack this province. And I have a few more armies coming in, so these guys are going to move in as well. Somewhere else I have some. Not sure where, to be honest. It's hard to find some of these units. Okay, I have a few barbarians up here. These guys can come in and support. Have them move into this province. That's good. Right, he captured this throne, so that's not too bad either. Oh, and I have another guy somewhere around here. She can go search that. This guy just has a few warriors. I'm going to try to send him around through Russ and into the rear of Arcosavale. So that's pretty good. Not too much going on then. Again, like I said, I'm really low on income. So I'm basically spending all my money on a few soldiers here. That's about it. Yeah, I can't even afford any decent mages. I'm only getting the Furblog mages. Can I even afford a Balbanshee? Yeah, I can. Jeez, this is really killing me. This lack of gems. That really sucks. So what I want to do is make a few other things for the new thug coming out. Maybe give him something a little bit different. I'm going to have him with a little guard group again of the Tuatha warriors. So let me see what I can actually make him that may be a little bit different. Maybe give him the charge body spell, or the charge body copper plate, and then he can kind of go with a Balbanshee to help accompany him. What else would be good for him? Maybe that would be good. I thought about the Ice Mist Scimitar, but this Cold Mist, it might kill the guards I'm going to give him. I could give him another Coral Blade. This is not too bad. The bleed effect is nice, and it does give him a little bit more health, so maybe I'll make that. This guy is going to make some armor, black steel, and I'll get another one of these guys to make maybe make a black steel helmet, maybe crown of lead. I guess just a helmet. All of my these guys have pretty great magic resistance, 17 magic resistance, so he doesn't really need much more. What he has at the moment is good, you know, so he doesn't need too much. I'm going to actually give this guy a few more gems. Let's give this guy a few air gems, and I'll give this guy a few air gems, and maybe one nature gem. These guys can move on. So beyond that, I think that's pretty good. I'm just going to keep making some Sheen Warriors. I would like to be making these guys almost every turn, if I can, because they're really useful thugs, and if I can just send tons of these guys to harass Arcosavale, it's going to make him really, really miserable. He's not going to be able to do much about it. So far, the first stage of this war has been great. I took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 provinces just in one turn, and I hope I can take another 1, 2, 3, and then maybe not occupy this fort, but occupy this province and start sieging the fort. So that could be good as well. I may also make some more Yetis, because they're pretty cheap to make. I think they only take water gems, and I don't really have any other use for water gems. And they have a good siege strength, so they'll be helpful in the sieges here. I think I have some Yetis in one of these armies. Here's a few of them. These guys, they don't have siege power or anything, but they're big. They're size 4, so they'll help with sieging. And any kind of flyers are good with sieges as well. I could also have some of these guys cast something pretty memey, which is Call of the Winds. I really like to spam Call of the Winds. I may actually spam it in this province. I noticed that he doesn't have very many province defense in any of these places, so I may actually try to drop this on a few of his provinces just to kind of annoy him. I think that's the farthest I can reach that is available. Yeah, I can't really do much else. Maybe I'll drop 2 of them on here. Just because why not, you know? Really, really, hopefully I can grab that one. That'd be really nice if I can steal another province from him. Then basically I take his entire cap circle in 2 turns before he could really do much. He doesn't have much he can really do. He has some Wind Riders, so that could be a big problem for me because his flying Wind Riders can also raid me very easily, and I really have no money to do anything at the moment. So That could be a big drawback in that case. But let's see if I can do something here. I'm going to switch to a spell. Let's summon some Yetis. Yetis. And anyone else? I guess no one else can actually summon Yetis, only this one. So I'll get a couple more and I'll send them into this fort to hopefully take that fort. And we'll see how things go. So that's basically this turn. Not much going on. I'm going to claim the Throne of Misfortune, which maybe would not be great to take, but the Astral Gem income would be nice. Getting the -1 luck or +1 misfortune is not great, but I have luck 3 in all my provinces, so luck 2 is not that much different. He is going to search for something here first before he claims the throne, because I don't actually want this throne that badly. The gems are nice and the Dominion spread is nice, but spreading misfortune is not great. However, I see this province has big death and big magic scales, even though I don't have any magic scales. So that may be Ulm's Dominion, or it may be some kind of death site here that I don't see. So maybe this guy, because he's a big death mage, he'll find it. We'll just see how that goes. Either way, I think I'll have him search, he'll claim the throne, and then he'll make his way back here to cast Mother Oak Part 2 and get the Kushid machine back running again. Speaking of which, I may actually use a few of my gems, even though I probably shouldn't. Because this only costs about 12 gems for 2 of them, I am going to contact a few more Kushid, and then I can get some more nature gems later to cast Mother Oak again. But having the Kushids seem to be really, really great. They're working out really, really well. So I really would like more of them if I can get that. And same with the Xenophilia guys. I've been making these progressively every single turn. These guys are also pretty nice, so I'm going to send a few groups of these guys in. Maybe recruit another of their commanders soon. How much is a commander? 30. So, 1 short. Can I cut something from anywhere else? I'm basically not recruiting anything anywhere because I have no income at all. My income is trashed. You can see how much I'm spending in upkeep is insane. 500, and it's only turn 30. That's a lot of my income. That's more than half of my income at the moment. Or not more, but quite a lot of income. More than a third of my income at least. So that really, really sucks. But, you know, this is the problem with playing Elf Nations. Everything is expensive, and you basically have no money all the time. But, you know, we'll see how this goes. So far things are going well, so I'm going to end the turn here. And we'll probably update things a little bit more later. So goodbye, guys.